Hello, my name is Daniel Joljaka, and today we're going to be going over assignment 7.1, my project proposal and presentation. The problem. Well, right now our problem is that we have water pollution. Each year, over 8 million tons of plastic enters our oceans, harming our aquatic life as well as our ecosystems. And here I have a quote where an at least 8 million metric tons MMT of plastic waste enters the ocean each year, the equivalent of dumping a garbage truck of plastic waste into the ocean every minute. And then we have the hidden threat, microplastics. These microplastics, very bad, very bad. They're just as bad to fish as they are to us humans. So microplastics are very tiny plastic particles that are broken down from large plastic waste. So like water bottles, any type of plastic product that could get thrown away. Tupperware containers, like the sandwich meat ones that come in the Tupperware container, you throw those out. They could eventually end up in the ocean. They're a serious health hazard to fish, damaging their organs and changing their behavior and reproductive success rates. And as humans, we also face similar ones. Like they could bind to our hormones, leading us to have a lower hormone rate. Don't quote me on it, but I believe microplastics could emulate testosterone binding to our androgenic receptors, and therefore we would have less testosterone, specifically for males. I think it also, applies to females, but I believe males have more testosterone. It's a different story for a different day. But fish exposed to microplastics, here we have a little scientific article quote where microplastics have a range of toxic effects, alteration to immune, antioxidants, hematology, a whole host, neurotoxicity, growth, and reproductive dysfunction. Terrible, terrible stuff. These poor fish, they do not deserve it. And so, what are our current methods? So, right now we have two boats that are tied together that cast like a net, and the net picks it up. But this also can pick up some wildlife and other stuff. And while it does do that, it also releases a lot of compounds. I mean, you're burning fossil fuels, which is also not good. So our current methods of cleaning up the ocean require manual labor. That's another problem. The ships, they burn fossil fuel, so not only, we got manual labor, people need breaks, people, can't be out on the ocean 24/7, very expensive. Ocean cleanup consists of a large floating net, like barrier 3 meters deep, that forms a large U shape, which is slowly towed by two ships. And then these methods, while they have great intentions, wonderful intentions, could have a harmful impact on the oceans due to the fossil fuels. So I'm introducing HydroClean. I present HydroClean, the brand new patent-pending autonomous solar-powered system that traps and collects plastic particles, contaminants from rivers, lakes, and oceans. HydroClean filters come in different sizes and shapes to match the task at hand. And then here are my concept images. This one, I was like, we could throw a big solar thing, but then I have this like cool little sleek design you could really throw in. What really helped me imagine this was back when I used to live down in the valley. Our pool had the little chlorine tablets that you would throw in, and it would go around the pool and it would clean it. It's kind of like that, except bigger, and you can, it sucks up plastic and debris, and it filters it out, and it spits out the water back after it's being filtered. So, and here's a diagram of it. It goes in through the filter, it filters out the trash, waste, and microplastics, and puts into a plastic container. And right here we have a computing system, airtight, so the water cannot interact with it at all. And it can send out signals, and you could have live data transmitted. So how it works: HydroClean filters use filtration systems to remove plastics from water. Our proprietary filtration system specializes in removing plastics from lakes, rivers, and oceans. HydroClean filters are also able to communicate live with their with their built-in computing system. This means we are able to monitor downed HydroClean units and recover them, as well as be notified of their waste bin being filled, so we can replace them. Our computing systems are powered by AWS, is completely reliable and fully autonomous. So our internal design, this is a breakdown. We have the filtration system, the waste bin, our computing system, our solar powered motor, and our solar panel, of course, and our airtight housing unit. And we plan to have like a little logo here, keeping our planet clean, HydroClean. So internal design. HydroClean units are made up of several key components: the solar panel head, filtration system, solar powered motor, computing system, waste collection bin, airtight housing unit. Unlike our competitors, our product is completely modular, meaning that over time, each component can be replaced or modified. This allows us to recycle each component without ruining the whole unit, as well as creating the perfect HydroClean unit for the job. So plan is, there's this laptop that you could do that's modular. I think it's called like Frame Top or Frame Laptop, something like that. And it's going to be similar to like how they have it. So you could realistically make a completely unique HydroClean unit that is perfect for the job. Materials and sustainability. As I mentioned earlier, our units are completely modular, meaning that if one part fails, only that part is replaced, making repairs fast and ensuring our unit's longevity. Over time, power source being solar means that we have 100% renewable energy. Our units are made out of biodegradable materials, meaning if a unit ever goes missing, it will not negatively impact the environment. So like they'll deteriorate over, amount of time, like over 10, 20 years. But chances are they're not going to go missing. But in case they do, they're fully accounted for. Deployment and maintenance. HydroClean units can be placed together in rivers, lakes, oceans. HydroClean units will work together to clean a given area that you can set in their computing system, working together like ants to clean the area that they are put in. And here's an image of them cleaning out an area. And I did like I drew the fishes and like the shields, because the HydroClean units are like protecting the fish from microplastics. So the benefits that we expect from the environment are reducing water pollution and protecting marine life. Additionally, our units are able to collect real-time data on the water quality, so over time we can track and report the quality improvement of the water. As mentioned, we have very low labor needs because our units run autonomously. Lastly, we clean and prevent microplastics from reaching the ocean. Economic advantages. Our HydroClean units are affordable to manufacture, coming in under $500 per unit. As mentioned, it is solar powered, so there are no energy costs. Our HydroClean units are expected to reduce the need for expensive cleanup operations. Also, there are potential government partnerships, meaning less money needed from donations or from investors. And here I have like a comparison, because it would take a while by hand if you just have like a net or you're doing the other thing, especially if you're like in a local area. I mean, you could hire more people, but that's just going to increase the cost. Here's, 2 HydroClean units just sucking up trash. Oh wait, did I skip a slide? No, okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Alright, real world impact. If we deploy HydroClean units to as few as 100 rivers in 2 major coastal zones, we could prevent 200 tons of microplastic from entering our oceans annually. And here we have the reduction in water pollution over time graph. It goes down, and this is, what we're at now, and HydroClean units can prevent, these mounds of trash from coming in. future potential. Because of our modular design, we are highly scalable for far-out ocean use and potential storm drain use. Additionally, we plan to use machine learning and artificial intelligence along with world data to help automatically identify pollution hotspots. Most importantly, we have a mission to clean our oceans. We are committed to sharing our data for environmental researchers. And, here we have they could go to ML or AI, data sharing, and modular. And here are my credits for research. And I am right here, researching, designing, and marketing. I had a lot of fun creating this project, especially drawing it. I really love being creative. And here we have our closing out. HydroClean filter units. Making clean water a sustainable reality. HydroClean. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.